Hello, everybody. All right, tidy. Okay, so I have been for over a year now trying to get, a job, and apparently I cannot get hired anywhere around here. I have tried the source like 3 times, actually more than 3 times, a lot of places, and no one will hire me. I am going tomorrow. I'm going to put in the last bit of money I have on me, and I'm going to Zach Baggins. Wish me luck. I'm going to go to here. I'm going to add it. I'm going to Zach Baggins. Going to Zach Baggins Museum, and hoping to get a job. Um, so that's what I pretty well put out. I haven't been able to get a job anywhere, and it's like, okay, I know I can be they want you to put in a video and stuff, so it's like so the only makeup I wear are my eyes, my peepers. This is it. That's the only makeup I wear. I don't put no other makeup. So if you notice, I get zits like everybody else. It's just so anyway, if you would, put your, thumbs up. Let me explain. I'm I went through a divorce, and now I am divorced, and I'm looking for a job, and I cannot seem to get it. Usually you would think that, I would be able to get a job here, but I just can't. Um, I'm going to try tomorrow. I'm going to get a poster board. I'm going to write on the poster board that I need a job. Maybe it'll be easier. I think I'd make better money though. See, the thing is, I need to make a certain amount of money. And if I work underneath the table, and try to get money from old people who don't care to give out money, where they don't know I don't give a fuck. They don't know the word tipping. They'll run your ass around like a spin top and then go, I don't got the money. They don't fucking run people around. And that's how I feel. When you're dealing with Pahrump and you work for yourself, you have to have set prices. And I get it, it's just so it kind of pisses me off, because a lot of companies don't want to pay what your worth is. I tried to get into Source, I tried to get into, all the other places, and it's just not going, and you're like, really? Thank you for the thumbs up. All right. I had somebody who made a comment and I took it off because I really didn't like, I thought I was putting it out there. I need help. That means I want people to use their fucking brains. They're so stupid here. It's like, and you're like, what? Yeah, of course I can take your shit off. Oh, let me find my phone. Oh, good. Okay. La, 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 la. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Studio. I need to go into studio. Because I had somebody say something, and I wanted to say something back. All right, that was 2 days ago. That was Friday. All right. No, 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 no. All right, that's what I wanted to say. All right. Yes. Okay, Mike Austin said you erased two of my comments. So, okay, yes, I wanted advice that was out of the box. Maybe like a friend. What it felt like. Let me get this all set up, and put it out. What was you being mean? Oh God, and where's Ann? Oof, Ann. Well, wow, you just noticed that. So anyway, yes, I will erase it if I don't like it, or you're having a bunch of Swedish nudes. It's just, yeah. Anyhow, I just wanted to state that welcome. All right, let's smoke. I'm going to go and put a new bowl in, and we're going to just talk about stuff. All right. I cannot seem to get a job. I'm getting really worried now. I really am. I'm thinking of, you know, I was supposed to pay this month's rent, and my ex paid it. So he rules, he's got to, it's like he paid the rent. My ex will not leave until I have a job and I'm paying the rent, and he knows I can do it now. Like I told Senior Psycho Pants, I can't rent a place when there's shitloads of boxes all over, but I also can't rent it with junk all over too. Touche. Two can get it. I got it. All right. So what I decided, I have been putting stuff in my storage unit each and every week. No problem. I do it each and every week. I go improve my storage, and that's what I have been doing. I have been good. So I wanted to state, if I don't get a job, I will be pretty much cooked. Yeah, I need a some type of income, and I was hearing about, I cannot do internet stuff. Last year I could have. Our internet speed was high enough. I need to get. I actually am thinking of this. I'm thinking of getting two internet things going on, that Devin will pay for one and I'll pay for another, because it's too slow. I can't even do any kind of internet. Shit. So uh, that's how I feel. Uh, so let's smoke this. I'm trying to be on a more positive side, but I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to talk about jealousy. I've dealt with more jealousy here. Well, actually, on the West Coast, I've dealt with more people who are, pissy and jealous, like really jealous. I've had people who were jealous. I'm renting a house. I don't own my own house. I had a crap car, and people were still fucking jealous of me. What did I do? Why are people so jealous? Like, my ex jealous. He'll sit there and he waited you to come home and my first check, and he's going, "Hey, 2 weeks. Who are you fucking?" So jealous at home and jealous, in the what I've been feeling. So Mike, who had stated I erased a couple of his messages, I felt they were kind of a little bit catty and jealous and mean. I was asking people for thinking out of the box and giving me some good ideas, but no one could think out of the box here. No wonder the FBI fucking wanted me. God, I got a higher IQ than most people who really put effort in. And I'm being honest. I don't have common sense all the time. I'm going to be honest with you. My common sense ends, and I've got all brains, and I can be really stupid at that too. But good lord, I ask people on here, and I'm doing it to be nice. I'm Give me, your honest comments and stuff like that, but don't be mean. I know you're going through a hard time yourself, but do you hate me? Am I that hateful? Did I do something hurtful to you? I get a lot of hurtful things said on here, and when people tell me, yeah, get the fuck out," I delete it. If you want to get the fuck out and you want to put mean things on my channel and you don't think they're mean, and you're wondering, well, Mike, I wanted to tell you, not everybody likes to be told things mean, and I'm not your friend in that present. I don't like that, it's, yeah. I get a lot of people who, um, it's my stomach is starting to make men put me on diets. So I went on my last date, with Mr. Leaky Weenie. Leaky Weenie told me no, I just drink alcoholic beverages, which I don't drink alcohol when I go out because I like to keep my wits at end. And I looked at him, I said, no, I will have a Dr. Pepper or Pepsi or something. I will not be having alcohol. And he went and got 3 sheets to the wind. Don't get drunk. If your date is not drinking, it's a good idea not to drink either. It looks good. It does. It really does. But if your date is drinking, then drink, but don't get stupid. God bless. Oh my God. I don't know what it is, but I really do believe that it's I'm so glad he was so talkative and told me his whole shit that I didn't want nothing to do with him. Let's just put it this way, like ever, you know. And I've told people I've been going through so much of my health problems and dealing with crap. The only difference I have between Devin and Tasha, my pregnancies and what I'm going through is one thing only, the only thing, and that's a pregnancy test. So test positive. My stomach's gotten big. I have my breasts have hurt. My breasts hurt so bad, but they've gotten really lusciously big. They're almost a double D. I have double D. I'm wearing, let's see what bra is this now. I'm wearing a bra that's comparable to like a double D, but I can't show you because, of course, it's a bra, but it is filling out quite good. Yeah, I was bound back to a C after I lost weight, but guess what, it's filling out good. So let's smoke. And I am I'm going to tell people, do not move out west. Hispanic people they're not very good bedside manners. Horrible. Horrible in the medicine. Get a good Hindu man. Get it a good Indian man. Indian doctors, excellent. I love them. Good doctor. I want to get a good doctor named Bombay. Just like in Bewitched, Dr. Bombay. I do. I never had a problem with an Indian doctor. Great bedside manner, funny, make me laugh, and great. Hispanic, no. They just look at you. We don't want to help you. But when I went to Dr. Crazy Pants over a while back, there was 2 people. One woman was in her 60s. She was Hispanic, and she found out she was pregnant. And her and her husband were both given all kinds of wonderful gifts and shit. But when it comes to an American woman, Nade Seymour. Don't come out west, especially if you're blonde hair, blue eyed. You want to stay back home. Stay back home. I wish I would have stayed back home. I really do. I have told senior psychopaths I wish I would have never moved out. I wish I would have never woken up. I was happy where I was at. I really was. I was happy being fat and just dying. I would have ended up, oh, let's see, I had high blood pressure. I had all kinds of problems back east. I did have high blood pressure and I never told my husband. I didn't have the heart to tell him because I really didn't give a shit. I kept it under wraps and I pretty well in the summertime it was harder for me to get to do stuff. And when senior psychopaths would tell me to hurry up and I'd run out of, like when you're have high blood pressure, sometimes doing certain physical activities were hard for me. So yeah, I was happy not being on any medication and stuff. I never was on that many medications. I didn't give a shit. When somebody said to about taking medication and stuff. You read like it causes I mean for what good little good it does, it causes all kinds of shit including heart murmur and stuff. So I had a doctor recently about a couple months ago tell me that he wanted to do exploratory surgery on me like the 70s. Now we all know in Cairo and even here they have over in Vegas some really good machines and they had it was they had a show where they had a mummy thing and they had showed on a documentary in Vegas. It was in the early 2000s. They took a mummy thing without opening it up or anything. They found out what was in the mummy's stomach, what was in the around the mummy's thing. They had found out what the mummy ate, what the mummy didn't eat, what was done, the whole 9 yards. They knew everything about this mummy. They probably knew if it farted even. It was amazing. Now imagine it's 2022 and I would like to know where my documents, where my stuff's at. They can't even get it right here over at Desert View Hospital. They give me a disc that is over 22 years old from December 31st, 2000. And I have no the hospitals and everything here run. Anything out west run. If it doesn't have Indian people, I'm going to be honest. I just got the thing for Indian people. I don't know why. I've always had a very good repertoire with them. But the Hispanic people, they hate me. They look at me and go, "Yeah, they're nice. She's got nice everything. I'm jealous." We're going to start talking about the jealous thing because it comes over here. I had the physician assistant jealous. Why? What kind of better shit did I got that you don't get? You get the same body as me. You just have to go through a shitload of plastic surgery, but you can get it. I'm sure once she quit running, she'd be fine because running is not. I'm going to be honest. A good doctor told me, actually, a great doctor said, after the age of 40, you should not be running no more. Your body's not made for that. It's made for young people. So anyway, jealousy here out west, especially in Prump. I have never met so many people who make Sodom and Gomorrah like the new whole Sodom and Gomorrah. My Lord. And they will go, hallelujah. Oh, God bless you. Destiny was good for that. She'd light a candle and wish someone's balls to fall off. In the same breath, she would go, God bless you. And I go, Jesus, that's just evil. She's evil, Eve. That's what she was. I used to look at her and think, God damn, that woman is so evil. If I seen her in a dark hallway, I'd fucking run. Because that's an evil cunt. Cuntaroonie. Sorry, no sorry. Don't light no candle and sit there and say to all your friends that you're a Jesus Christ superstar. Because, honey, Destiny, you're so far from it. You're a devil worshiper, baby. You gone to the devil's side. You are bad, 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 bad. Bad destiny, bad human. You're naughty. You don't understand magic, and I'm sending something really from this day forward. You will know 10 times, 10 times, 10 times. That's the way it goes. 10 times. You are done. Oh, and by the way, Destiny, I've been brought up around magic for all my life. So you go and light those candles and say the Jesus, oh, Jesus Christ, and be the hypocrite you are. I'll call my hoodoo. Actually, let me explain this. I know people from my other lifetimes, and trust me, it sounds weird. I started dreaming about New Orleans and about shops that were open over 100 years ago. So I started calling up some shops. Hey, do you know a shop that has this, this, and that? Yeah, in the backyard, it's got a big this and a big that and a big whatnot. Oh yeah, I found a shop that's over 100 years old, and the time I went there in the 20s, when they just became a state, oh, it was great. I talked to the family member of this propriety. Guess what? You see, I described who I was, and they knew who I was. And I described what I was doing and what kind of help I needed. And I got a shit load of hoodoo friends who are just lovely people, who their family, their great great grandma knew my other self. And I'm like, awesome. New Orleans is the most beautiful place. Do not fuck with the magic people. They will fuck you good. They will bend you over and they will make you wish to God that you weren't living. Do not mess with the magic folk. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. New Orleans, we all get a little bit happy. Yeah. They do not like to be fucked with. And the magic folk get pissed off when you want to play. Hi, I'm a hippie Christian. I'm going to light my candle of love and hate and hate because I'm a hippie Christian. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I'm just jealous of everybody. You got a nicer car than me. Shit, it's even got shit, they could blow job you and you could drive him. I'm jealous. I don't like you. I'm gonna say some lies about you. So this is what I found out when my daddy co-signed for my Jeep, which, let's just put it this way, most people, when you get a new vehicle and you have your parents co-sign, you're going to get whatever they tell you. Do you know what I said to my dad? I go, Daddy, I've been in a car accident. This is comparable to the car that saved my life. Daddy, could you make sure you could co-sign for me so I can make the payments on this Jeep? And being that it was not a $20,000 vehicle, let's be honest, I wasn't making the payments. It was Senior Psycho Pants, and he made the payments on it and he picked it out. And yeah, so to make a long story short, I drove a very, very nice Jeep. My Jeep's got Italian leather seats and they're heated. I wish they were air conditioning, to be honest. I live out in the heat. I want like a little air up my doobie. Get a lot of jealous people. A lot of jealous people. I don't gamble. Mind you, I'm not gambling. And that takes a lot of money when you gamble, from what I found out. I don't gamble. I pay my bills. I do the best I can. And I'm not jealous. Yes, I am. I'm jealous of people sometimes when I go, God, I just wish I could not worry about my bills for this month. It's just been a very bad year for me, even though I'm free from tyranny in a certain sense, but I have to worry about other things. So when I go in here and it's the same thing in Heber Valley, Utah. Yeah, people are so jealous, very jealous. God bless you. And then they go and take their God, get my magic candle from the hoodoo. I get real fucking hoodoo candles. I know how to do hoodoo candles because I've been doing hoodoo candles since I was 12. I know more about hoodoo than some of the hoodoo priestess that I call, because I've been brought up under magic for all my lifetime. That's been my whole thing. When I was young, I learned a lot of stuff. You can even ask senior psychopaths. I've been meditating before it was even popular. Oh, and trust me, yes, I've been meditating for years. And no, I'm not masturbating, I'm meditating. And yes, I can do it. If you go and you buy those candles online, which are great, I have a certain person I buy from because I know they make the right thing. I don't have time. Actually, I don't have a proper. I like to do my stuff outside for candle making, and it's just I don't have what I want. I don't want to make a huge mess in the kitchen. It's a messy thing to do. But you guys talk about hoodoo and stuff and all the magic. I've been studying that stuff since I was a young kid. My grandma helped me. And yes, I have some of the books are not child friendly. They're say witchcraft because I have to study something to fight him against. Do you know what it is? I worked I worked with the most evil witch I ever had. Her name was Cat. Cat was the most evil witch. I got contacted by um oh shit, what was her name? Serenity or not Serenity. Oh shit, that's someone I worked with. I got contacted by several groups who worked with Cat. Cat was a bad witch, and she worked with me and was bad around people. So she did a lot of bad things with kids. She was a child molester. So I was contacted by the main head witch in California. She pissed off people in California. Don't fuck with the magic folk or the witches. We like, the witches are really good folk. And when you mess with them, you're yeah. I worked with Cat the Bad Witch. Finally, I'm like, I got too many complaints. I mean, like shitloads of complaints. The complaints when it got to over 100, I finally said, "Can you guys quit? I'll do something." Yeah, it got that bad. And I had to call my hoodoo friends. I'm like, "Oh god, I got this and this and this going on." Woo! Sometimes you need to call. I get hoodoo friends calling me every so often. We talk shop all the time. We talk about meditation from books to I got a hoodoo priestess that's over here in Vegas too. Oh yeah, I got it all set up. Baby, I have some evil shit that in the past and right now that has come down the line I've had to actually do some serious protection. I went online and bought a haunted bear that was so bad that I had to take and meditate for a month to get this thing cleaned. It was my fault. Oh, it was so bad. We had apparitions coming around here. Things are turning off and on by themselves. We had all kinds of stuff. So, yes, if you are a person that attracts this type of thing, which I do, when you have bad things coming to you, you have to protect yourself and you got to know how to. My family, we would, yeah, it just came naturally. We always used to call each other up. Hey, you got some sex, you got some we would ask if they had any psychic advice. So my grandmother one time called me up, and usually before I get a call from someone I know, I see the picture in my head and I knew my grandma was calling me. So I'm like, "Hey grandma, how you doing?" We never asked who's on the phone. We already knew who was usually calling. You see them in your head and you go, "Oh." So my grandmother would ask for psychic advice, and all the family we would give each other psychic advice and go on with that. That's how it went. As a kid, it was fine. But when you get older, people change and they get jealous. Yeah. And I want to talk about bullying too. I got my friend Mariah, she's been bullied about her weight. And I've I lost weight, but you know what? I will always be that fat girl inside. And when my online friend Mariah, I really wanted to cry and hold her, but when people joke about other people and their weight, it's really a bad thing because I we're supposed to reach and pull each other up and make each other better, not be jealous and go, okay, your car's nice, I want to sue you. That's pretty much what happened to me this summer. Hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking of just getting $1,000 cheaper, drive around here because people are too jealous to let me have something nice to drive around. Yeah, yeah, people around here are so jealous if you got a nice car and they don't have it, and you're like, well, shit. Uh, I'm sorry I don't, piss my money away. I don't know what to say. I'm not making a lot of money, but I'm doing a lot, how can I say this? Like my friend said, his sister-in-law makes $200,000, but in reality, she makes 30 grand a year because she pisses it over in the thing. She works for the government, makes good money. Those are the, and I get it, you know. Please don't be jealous of other people because they have a nice car. I give up a lot of things. I don't go out to eat. I don't do a lot of things outside the thing. I'm on welfare. I'm not making much money. I'm really not doing most people here in Prump are doing a lot better than me. If you think I'm just absolutely gorgeous, see me in the morning at 2 in the morning or something like that. I'll show you a picture. I'm not always gorgeous. And I don't have straight hair. Oh, trust me. Woo wee. I have curly hair, not curly, wavy hair because my dad had wavy hair. Hello. Um, I got a lot of thin hair, but it's a lot. And I don't sweat normal. I sweat in my hair and in my armpits. That's about it. I sweat in other places, but on the average, I have hairs that's like would drive you nuts. Oh yeah. Every so often I have to see everyone thinks I got this great life and I'm just absolutely I wake up gorgeous. I have to work at it. Everybody, yeah, work at everything. Don't be jealous of me. And my heart went out to my friend Mariah online. She really works hard and she makes the most beautiful outfits and is the most beautiful person. My heart went out with her yesterday because she had this most beautiful, it was like it actually looked like this. It was a pattern so cool. I loved it. It was like a pattern like this. A beautiful like flower pattern, and it went like a crop thing, and it showed a little middle, and it was like just a nice flower, and it was just done just right. And she looks so precious and so cute. And somebody fat shamed her. I just hate assholes. And just makes me so sad because I know what it's like. I know when that bad witch cat came after me, and boy, did it feel good. I had um, more than 100 people at one time saying the same words. We were all on the phone saying a condemnation. It was fucking freaky. So, if you want to know this, let me tell you this: being mean and jealous to other people is not nice. Really isn't. Smoke some weed with that person and be nice. Don't get mean and just it hurts my feelings. I I don't know what to say. Hire me. Shit. Just don't sue me. I don't got no money. Oh, I'm down to 0 people. So when it comes to like people getting, they're getting mad at me and stuff because I take off stuff. I'm so tired of people being so mean. I'm like, okay, I'm divorced and I need a job. Well, you can write a book. So I wrote a book and I made no money off it. And then you got people going, well, I need to fucking pay my bills. So that's why I'm asking. That's why I've been pleading. I knew this day would come. I would need a job. I need a job. I don't need it forever. I will write more books. I will make things work out. But right now, at this moment in this timeline, at this second, I need a job. Like my dad said, it's not going to last forever. So understand, bad things don't last forever. They're not yeah, I know, Dad. You always hear what your parents would say. And my dad would always say, I'm going to go pray for you and I'll make things better. And that's my dad would I feel that he'd make things better. I don't know if he prayed for me, but I'm sure he did. He never lied to me. He never would say, I'm going to go pray. And then he'd go, I didn't pray. And I just told her that. That's not how my dad went. So, my dad was, so when I had someone at work make a joke about me praying for somebody because they were in a hospital, they were like, pray for them. And I'm like, well, that's how I was brought up. Just like how I was brought up. Have you ever heard of Dreamscape? They made a movie about it, but I heard about Dream before they came out with a movie. Back in the 50s and the 40s in the Cold War, Russia was working with getting in your mind while you dream and how you do it in the REM state. So, when I was a kid, my dad and I played a game called Let's Talk While We're Sleeping. Anyone have that? Oh, it's so fun. Before you go to sleep, though, you got to think that you're going to talk to somebody. You're going to contact them and what you're pretty much going to say. You got to have, you can ad lib, but you got to have an idea. And you got to have a point A, which is your home, and a point B, which is them. It doesn't matter where they are in the world, you will find them. So my dad was overseas and he said, this is like me as an 18-year-old. And my dad goes, hey, remember how we used to play that game? Where you find somebody, your dreamscape. I go, yeah, just like the movie. And he goes, yeah, you want to try that? And they did. And I got to sometimes, that's how I got my dad to go home. He would dream about me and he'd go, I couldn't contact you, but I knew something was up. Yeah, that's how my dad knew shit was like serious. So when I got older, I forgot about all my shit because I got busy. I had to take care of senior psychopaths and, deal with all his tragedies because he had a lot. He'd bring home a lot and he wanted to be, feel good. So that's what happened. Yep. So the Bad Witch Cat, apparently, from what I was told, they wanted her stripped, which means that you have a lot of people bounding them. Binding is easy. Bounding means that it's a whole thing, you're bound till death. That means you have to go through a whole lot of good shit to get it unbound. That means you have to do what they call feats of love. And it's something that I don't think that Witch Cat's going to get away with because she's not very nice and she's very mean. She's a pedophiler. Yeah, serious pedo. They said that she is beyond Pedro, and because of her family having, more or less, she's been one up against them. So they looked to me and they said they couldn't believe it. They felt this is when I heard that they felt certain things that were amiss and stuff that were going on, and I was at that time I was talking with one lady and she said, you just quit your job. She goes, you're going to really, really hate that down the road. She was a real good psychic. God damn, she left. You know how you wish you got their number? Like she was a good psychic. Yeah, she said it was about time for me to leave, but I should have just left for a month or so and come back later. It just was so, so bad. Senior psychopaths just went totally off the wall. I don't think he'll ever change. I think what's going to happen, if you want to know my thing, is he'll find somebody else to marry. I hope so. I hope he goes off and just leaves me alone. I just want to get a job so I can pay the house payment and be able to refinance and make sure Senior Psycho Pants is paid off, and I can afford a hundred and to afford my house payment that will come down the line. But I'm cool. I just need a job just so I can sew things up. I got my welfare, my food set up. I got my this. I just need a little more help. So please, everybody, help me. All right. I love you guys and, all that stuff. So let's talk about what we are happy, I should be what I'm happy with today. I got weed. I'm happy I have weed. That's what I'm happy. I have weed. So that's what I'm happy with. Okay. All right. So, we're going to have a prayer that we're going to do, and we'll pray at the end of the show. We'll pray for something, and we'll sit there. When so many people are so jealous, they think that I got, everything wonderful. Like I said, outside my house and inside, it looks like Sanford and Son on steroids. Yeah, it looks bad. And I got to take care of my end of the thing. So, as health wise, I still haven't seen a doctor. I refuse to see these doctors here in Nevada are absolutely horrible. The best ones you can get, on what I found out so far, the Indian doctors. The worst ones, you could say that I'm racist. I don't give a fuck. But the Mexican ones are just, no matter what way you throw it, they are very mean. They just are mean. And I no good bedside manner, and trust me, it doesn't matter if it's out west, because I actually um requested a certain doctor because a friend of mine said he was so good. Oh yeah. There's certain doctors you'll hear, like when my daughter used to go to school, you'll hear in the school which doctors are crappy, which are good, and which are taking new ones. It's like, oh God, I've just had such headaches and stuff. I've just been feeling not bad. It's just um the way I was sleeping, and I heard something. It's like on my neck where I had my operation. Ever since I had, like, I went to move my neck like this, and I heard some cracking and stuff, and I hope something didn't go bad. But my head has been hurting, and I was just like, oh God, I hope I'm not dying. But I feel that way with my stomach growing bigger and bigger each week. It's like, wow. So, doctors, you could go and take King Tut and find out what he farted in 3,000 years ago, but you have to take and play lobotomize me in 2022. Okay, let me get this straight. 10 years ago, you could take a coffin and a mummy and find out what they fucking their last meal was through straw and crap and excrement and whatever. And they can't look through me and find anything that's going on. Okay, sounds good. So they want to go and play, open me up and look through me. So yeah, I told them no. I told them they weren't going to play that game. So yeah, they can go and look through mommy and tell what they ate last and what they farted out, but they can't sit there and tell what's going on with me, and they lie to me. Oh yeah, and I can tell when they lie. Let's just put it this way. If you want to go okay, certain organizations in the government, they don't hire stupid asses. And I'm like, I just don't have common sense. That's a bad thing. I'm not perfect. So here it is. I got my health thing going on, and they try to tell me that they're going to have to put me out like it's 1975 and try to look around what's wrong with me. Am I correct? Yes. So I look at him and I said, really? Do you know what year it is? And he didn't say nothing. It's 2022. They can take Ting Tut and find out what he farted out the Last Supper and know exactly the color and everything from, just looking at a mummy. You can find out all these things, but they can't look inside my stomach, look inside my ovaries, and find out what's going on. And they have to take out the microphones. They took out 4 of them. I was still going to the bathroom and watch them take it out. I didn't think of videotaping somebody taking out microphones to tell someone that they were a liar, which they were. Oh yeah. Stay away from the doctors here out west. It's just a waste of time. They're idiots. Most of them, just for some reason, I don't know if it's what I call it the God thing. I don't like you. Die. Die. So I got nothing from anything going here. And this has been going on now for 6 months. Every month on the 21st, it turns another month going around. So now it's 6 months. 6 months, and my stomach has gotten a whole lot bigger. And I have gotten no more answers. The doctors here have an IQ of, let's just put it this way. I think the doctors here all took their stuff online, except the doctor that was in the air. He was actually pretty good. He just was being interrupted by a fucking busybody nurse that should have been shot, dragged, and cut in multiple, you know. So anyway, what happened is I wanted to talk about jealousy because I've been dealing with a lot of it. Destiny is like the biggest one I've ever met that was the most jealous bitch I've ever seen on the face of the earth. She's the most evil one, too. She is the devil's apprentice and asshole all in one. And yes, she goes, God bless you. God bless you. Long, beautiful hair. Beautiful. But inside an evil Contarina from hell. She will stab you if she thinks you are taking a penny, a half an ounce, and then if she thinks you're even thinking of stealing from her, even doing anything. Lord have mercy. Destiny will make it her destiny to make your life a living fucking hell. She's fucked with my money for years, dealing with the black magic. So remember what I said. I dealt with a bad cat witch. And I asked these people, I wanted protection, first of all. She can't come back and do some naughty. So I got that. I got that from all the stuff going on. But the one thing that I enjoyed more than anything was when you strip, is you take stuff that they stole from other people. Yeah. And sometimes people, they die. And then, well, anyway, I heard that um it made a difference. I don't think so. I don't know. I just said some prayer things and I said what I felt and I said all this stuff and we had some weird shit. That day the clouds all turned weird purple. And then we've had some weird stuff coming along last year. Remember that around April was like really like psychotic weird. That's when it happened here. So I got the okay. That meant whatever I asked for, whatever me and all the other women who asked for help, that got it. I called up and said, "It's been anointed." Mother God said yes. And they were like, "Whoa." Yeah, it was really weird. I had a I found a dead animal in my pool that there was no way for, it was like unusual. It was just unusual for that to happen, you know. So I knew that certain things could happen. So I was like, "Ooh." So yes, I do know magic. I've been brought up around meditational and how to protect yourself. In order to protect yourself, you got to know about it and you got to read, unfortunately, witchcraft and know how to fight yourself and how to know how to fight bad cat witches. And believe me, they're horrible. She was the worst one that I've ever had. She was like a troll and a half. Ooh, and she was short and nasty smelling. Honey, you could smell her a mile away and knew she was trouble. Ugh. Oh, yeah. So I tried to let it go and say, no, no, she's not that bad until I heard the because she was a child molester, you know, I had to do something, I had to hear something. So yeah. So we are going to say our prayer. All right. And then the mighty smighty. It's all in good jest. Hey, mighty smighty. We know we would love all the people here, even if you're watching this and you're home and you've had a bad day. You've had your personal, let's say your I guess mean girl, mean boy, mean person do something bad. Well, mighty smighty, the people who are bad, people who hurt us, please smite them. We're good. We love you. Dear God, we believe in you. Please protect us from the mighty smighties of the world and people who do fat shaming, which is very bad. I know what that's like. I know when someone, I had a stepmom and she would go, "It's just so funny. You got boobs on the back of your back." And you're like, "Really?" I didn't even know I had boobs in the back of my back. So I'm like turning around, I'm like looking. I'm like, "Oh, fuck. I got boobs in the back of my back." I'm sitting there going, "Oh, crap." Yeah, I know what it's like to when people make fun of me when I was big and make fun of me, and when other people get try to make themselves look good and they're not, you know, bone thin. Don't make fun of them. They're making their life better. You don't know if they have a certain something that has a hard time for them to lose weight. So I think it is bad when you have somebody who makes fun of somebody because of the fact that if they're just a little chunky or whatever. No, I don't think it's right. So God, I really want to take all the people who are been shamed for something that they either are being fat or whatever. I really would like them to know that they are loved. I know what it's like to be fat. So, and please God help me get a fucking job. Not in that sense, like fuck, like get a job. Yeah. And anyone who needs a job that's watching now, they get a job too. Amen. Mwah. Oh, and protect me from Destiny. Protect me from Destiny. She likes to light those black candles and wish me naughty, naughty. Sometimes she asks her significant other, the other woman, "Oh, her other woman doesn't know that she's got another woman. This woman's got a woman at home, and then she's got her work wife with the red hair. She's got red hair. It's like this kind of red, like real red, like cartoon red. I call it cartoon red, but it's not like a, you know, uh, natural red. It's a real like cartoon red, and she is not mentally sound at all. Like out there to lunch forever. Yeah, so Destiny's got some problems to deal with. She got a work girlfriend and she got work one at home. Oh boy, you got some stuff. Oof. Anyway, she always lighting up some dark candles and wishing shit on me. Guess what? I'm sending back to you tonight. You're going to like that. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. So, tonight, Destiny, when you go to sleep, whenever your eyes close, it doesn't have to be tonight, you're going to have a lovely dream. Oh, yeah. And I remember when my dad and I used to do them together. We used to actually, when we used to first learn how to do dreamscapes, yeah, it's fun. So, if you want to learn how to do dreamscapes, this is how I learned. My dad and I would sit and we would write out what we wanted to happen in the dream. From the time we started to see one another, right, the other way. So I would do all the things I wanted to do as, like have a stuff at that time. I wanted to have a playhouse and certain things you do that, and it's fun. Or your pillow, but I do. And you think about it. You think, you read what you've written, you think about it, go to bed, and you usually happen. That's how I did it. Dreamscapes are cool. Huh. Hey, maybe I can go and see my friend Ty. I never thought of that. Usually, I had this bully guy who was so scary. My dad even thought of hiring me somebody to walk home with or get a ride. Yeah, I got that bad. So I said to my dad, "Hey, Dad, could I use this dreamscape on this guy and scare him?" And I did. I gave him a dreamscape with I did it like a Freddy Krueger with me and everything, and he left me alone. I don't know if it worked, but boy, my dad said when he read the dreamscape, he's like, "Oh man, you really hate him." And I go, "He's just mean and scares the shit out of me, you know? That's what it's for." Oh God. So when you're dealing with a bad witch or warlock or male witch, what you got to do is a lot of times you got to ask other people and you work together, and you don't necessarily need to be there. You can just say your incantations on the phone with that person. You got to have the strongest person out of the group doing the fire pit and all that shit. And it's good to have a fire pit where the other people are standing around. It makes it feel more conclusive and that you're working together. I'm just doing that. That's what they did. Whatever was done when I was called upon, it was the weirdest thing ever. Ever. Boy, do I lead a weird life. A long time ago, I got contacted by actual, witches, and they had a witch that they did not get along with. Cat was a very bad witch. She was a child molester, and they wanted her to pay. And when you deal with anything in the spirit realm dealing with children, they're regarded as protected to a certain age. And it's usually to the age of 12, unfortunately. It doesn't go to 18, it goes to the age of 12. Yeah. So I was wondering if everyone wanted to go and drink and have like a margarita Monday. So does anyone want to have a margarita Monday? What's good? Ah, all the weed is good. All the weed is good. I'm smoking. I would say I smoked I think I have, yeah, I got this one. I got Bananas Divine left because I smoked up the other one, which was, I think it's, yeah, do it. I smoked this up. I garlic sherbet. It was so good. It really was. I took some great pictures and I have the pictures. I got them on in linked. I actually got pictures of the and I labeled them. Oh, wedding cake is so good. Oh, I love wedding cake. That is so good. So yeah, when you're dealing with a lot of magic though, and you have people who think that you're just so nice and you're not going to, I have people who think I'm so nice and let me tell you this, I'm really good at rhyming. Yeah, it's another game my dad and I used to play, but that goes without saying. Anyway, in dealing with jealous people, wow. I've had to buy a buttload of specialty candles because it got so bad when things are not in sync and I've been in sync and I've been meditating and taking care of things. Usually it works pretty good, you know? But when you get a lot of jealous people, you know how you can tell your light bulbs start to break. Yeah, I had plastic ones that broke. I had ones that were just like theirs was the last 10 years. They were breaking. A lot of jealousy. Can't have jealousy. No jealousy. No jealousy. I'm not jealous of anyone. I get very happy. You know, when you are extremely happy from somebody having good things happen to them, it comes back to you. Oh, it's so wonderful, you know? So, yeah, everyone, let's hope and pray that everyone here wins the lottery or wins something or does something that they really need done. I need a job. I would say boyfriend, but I got a lot of those. I could get tons. I have no problem with the boyfriend situation. I just wish they would treat me well. So lately, I've been blocking some. And Ty, he ghosted me. He went on his own. He ghosted me, so I blocked him too. I was like, hey, I told Ty, hey, I know it doesn't matter to you, but here's my address if you want to send me something snail mail. Yeah, and I blocked him. He's ghosted me. I get nothing but guys who want to like just treat me like crap. So I said, I don't want none of that. And goodbye. And that's where I've been. I have been saying blocking a lot of people. I have no more boyfriends to block. Oh God, it's such a pain in the ass to get guys to date. This is what I do on OkCupid. I get 100 guys and I like them. 100 guys like them. Then I start talking to all these 100 guys. Some of them will say a couple words. Some of them won't even say nothing. So I have 100 guys. I usually get after about a week, 50. I get 50 guys on OkCupid. So after 50 guys, this is 1 week. The weekend comes, and suddenly, the next week comes, and I got about 10 to 5 guys. If it's 5 guys, I give those 5 guys my number. If it's 10, I sometimes give them my number too. So between 10 to 5 guys, I give them my number. And out of those guys, I get 1 or 2 guys. So out of 100 men, 100 men, I get 2 guys that I'll be talking with. And out of the 2 guys, I'll get one I might meet for a dinner date. Might. I need a job. Hell with the love right now. I need to get a job. I need that to be there. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. So, So, did we want some tequila tonight? We got tequila. We got some Margarita Monday. So, I am going to make a quick margarita. You'll hear I could bring this to my kitchen, but my kitchen is a total, I think I lost my cat somewhere. My pussy's lying around there. She's probably hiding from my son. He doesn't like my son. Did you find cat? Oh, there's Mr. Cat Cat. Oh, Cat Cat. Oh, who is? There we go. That's my kitty. Here's Mr. Cat Cat. He's like, he's so freaked out. He gets freaked out. He really hates my son. I don't know what had happened. Cat Cat used to love Devin. When Devin used to come and visit here, and then Devin moved here. And one day Devin said, "Hey, can I take Cat Cat to the bungalow in my house? My house." And I go, "Yeah." And Cat Cat peed and pooped on his floor and didn't want nothing to do. I go, "Oh my God, there must be a spirit there." And it scared Cat Cat. And Cat Cat never liked Devin after that. Cat Cat just, yeah. So I am going to go and do 10 shots of tequila in my margarita. And it's going to be a big one. It's going to be big. So it's not going to be small, but it's going to be a lot. And yeah. And now I'm going 10 shots. Yes. I would probably clear my whole thing. I was like, whoa, wait. But I'm not a big drinker, like a fast drinker. So it's usually pretty good. But it's going to be a while. And then I got Mr. Cacat El Gato. See, my cat needs shaved. He needs my pussy. Look how my pussy needs shaved. Oh, could somebody send me some money down below to shave my pussy? Please help me. Oh my gosh. I love waking up to him though. He's like, and he's loving. So let me go. It's 10 shots that I'm going to put in. And then we're going to have a margarita. I love making them. I make the mango margarita. So that's what I'm going to do. So here I'm going to put Mr. Happy Pants. And I got to get my stew. All right, let me see. Because I keep some of my stuff over here. Yeah, my blades I keep over here. Keep having to replace the fuckers. I'll be right back. I gotta get that. Excuse me. Come on, Lola. Come on, Callie. I'm surprised I turned out as normal as I am, you know? All right. Hey, you know who's here? Cat. He's like, all right. So I got, I decided to add natural into it. I got the green thing going. It's green, and it's fun. So I am going to sit in my other chair because my cat took my chair. All right. Hey, cat. Took my chair. So here I am, right here. Hi. Hi, Mike. Hi. My my cat. Maybe your sister will let you move in. No, I haven't had any luck finding a job. My sister, yeah, I would like to have, someone. You just a bowl full of love from hell, literally. Like, So I got a I got a green margarita here. Uh so let's enjoy. Mm, delish. Woohoo! Woo! We're gonna have to take a. There we go. All right. So we are enjoying some strawberry kush. I've had this for a while. So and I got Mr. Cat. He took my spot sitting here. Yeah. So he's like, "Oh, I love you guys." Lately, I can't find my doll, so I'm like trying to figure out where my other. No. So anyway, I hope everyone has been having, um, how to deal with somebody. We're talking. Well, I really wanted to talk about we were talking about my dog because she's kind Yeah, Cat just loves his loving. He's like, love me, love me. So I got Mr. Cat here. When you deal with certain bad people, the Lord's Prayer is a good protection. Get a candle. They sell the candles over in Smith's. I find the candles that where you can have as a cup afterwards, they're a lot more fun. And just think they're two in one. You have as a candle, and it doesn't go into the waste of the garbage. Um, it it goes pretty well, just goes as a drinking cup until your kids break it or yourself. So yeah. And then there's Mr. Cat. He needs a good shaving. Oh, you were a dealer at the Nugget. You're just full of love and sparkles. Did you move out yet? Did you die? It's like the neighbor down the street. You always get one. Is she dead yet? We want to make sure we get her bed spread. Right, Cat? Is she dead yet, Cat? Cat's like, oh, love me, love me. But I mean, to be a dealer, I was working there a couple years ago, so you probably seen me. Didn't even know it was me. So anyway, uh, let's have a little more of that margarita with the 10. Yes, 10 and not cheap, 10 shots. So we got that here. It's green. It just turns out, when you mix I decided to do my margarita mix and the margarita mix and another margarita mix together in a green. So let's enjoy. It's got 10 whole shots in here, probably 11 or 12, if you think about it, how I do shots. Woo wee! Make you go crazy. Oh, Cat's just looking at me. He goes, I love you. I love you. Oh, look at that. I love you too. By the way, there's people that hold they have sex with their animals. Oh, I found that one out too. Oh yeah, I had to put on OK Cupid. I had to put stuff like I am not into women. Please do not have couples anymore. I get a lot of couples who want to hang out with me. Yeah. No, no couples. Oh yeah, I get a lot of that. A lot of stuff. I just want a job. So you get a lot of people who are not, they're like not happy people, and they're not even somewhat happy people. Yeah, Cat just loves me. So when I go night night, and Devin will drop Cat off in my room, I will wake up to Cat being right next to me into my pillow. So if you know anyone, like a place hiring for weed or whatever, give me a kind of like a note down, leave a message. I will do anything actually work wise. And I do have a vehicle. So, I was thinking tomorrow of going and I I don't know if it would be worth it holding a sign saying we'll work for a job. I need a job that makes a certain amount of money. I got to make over 12 bucks an hour to be on the honest fact, to be the more the better. That's why I thought about being, working as a bud tender, because you make money like a bartender, but it's a bud tender and you don't have to deal with drunk people. Oh, it's just so lovely, you know? So what? Oh, you were a deer at the Nugget. I moved to Mesquite, Nevada then. Went to the Western North Carolina. I moved in March of 2013. Yeah, I've had a Long Island iced tea. They're all right, I mean, there's just a lot of alcohol and Coke, Coca-Cola. Yes, I'm smoking pot. All right, so it's hard for me to type because my cat's got the seat to type. So I'm like, ugh. So yeah, I'm smoking pot here. This is me smoking my pot. Um, I'm smoking my pot, and I got my cat. This is Mr. Cat Cat. I adopted him. He was in the adoption shelter for over a year. His mistress, she couldn't have him no more, but she would visit him over at the place. It was a no kill, and she said that her heart went out to her cats. She took one of them back. She did take one of them back, but she couldn't take both of them. So when I adopted her cat, she cried and was so excited. She gave me a bunch of really cool shit, and outdoor, like, to sit outside stuff. I'm like, wow, you didn't need to do that. She goes, oh, no, no, you know, you didn't. I go, I don't want a little cat. I want a cat that's older. Oh, he wants out. I wanted a cat that was older, that I didn't need a toilet train and was all set. So I'm like, yeah. Cat. There you go. So anyway, I did that, and yeah, yeah. See up here, cat is um. I try to put everything in a positive aspect. Whew, and I'm going to slow down a bit and drink some water. 10 shots is a bit, because I use this shot type of glass. Yeah. Woo, this is good stuff. Yeah, jealousy, when you get people who don't have something. Oh, I want to take you to court. God dang, I need a new car. Who in this neighborhood's got money and pissed me off this week? I need to go sue them. Let me figure out who. Oh, my next door neighbor. I am so angry. He went and called the cops on me, so I'm going to sue him. 10 grand. Do you think that'd be good? Yeah. I couldn't see myself doing something like that. I really couldn't. So when it comes to certain things in my life, including, idiot neighbors, it's always good, you know, be kind to them until they turn to super assholes. He could have done way further than that. I had a friend of mine who didn't like going out in their front yard because their neighbor would turn on the watering thing. She said Christmas time she would try other stuff, but it was like, ugh, yeah, I got it good, you know? He's not a bad neighbor. He keeps his place up. He's never home. What's there to hate? I got a great neighbor. Now, if you think about it, he just got kind of scared, you know? Scared of the blonde chick in the hammock. He called on me. Think about it. I'm wearing a swimsuit that barely covers up. What did he think? That I was like strippers were going to go and rape him or something? I don't know, but that's the only thing I could think of because that's what I was wearing. I was wearing I had my towel over me and I had my swimsuit. Yeah. So I'm still having my stomach grow, but I don't know what's going on. I almost feel like I'm dying. Like I said, I got a lot of things going on where I think to myself that it scares me. Don't get sick here. Go back east. Take care of your stuff there. They don't know their asses between their heads. They gave me a 22-year-old image and try to pass it off as mine. Please. Whew. Well, it just goes down so nice. So let's have some more. So, are we enjoying ourselves tonight? You know? Hmm. Yep, yep, yep. I'm going to be sleeping really good. So, I am smoking weed. Yes, I am got weed, 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 weedy, weedy, weed. And if you want me to buy different weed or to shave my pussy cat, down below over my PayPal, there you go. I like to get. So, anyway, I'm funny. Thank you. I burped twice. You're counting. Good. Uh-huh. That's it. There you go. I already put the garbage out, Devin. Yeah, I did. Beat him to it. I do not know what was at a while back. We have a really long driveway. It's like long, and um There was a dark entity on my fucking driveway about 3 years ago. I was like, oh, it was like 3 or 4 years ago. My dad was still living, so I call him up. I'm like, "There's something at the dark of my driveway. I think I'm kinda." So I didn't take pictures, but my dad said that he's seen it too, so, you know. Devin is my son. And no, he's not a little boy, by the way. Devin's my son. You see, Devin's a Gaelic, like a happy name. It means it's poetic. That means he can tell you off and poetically do it too. He's done it to me. He's even told my own, well, no, he's never told my dad off. I told my dad off. Yeah. Well, I got no other one. So let me just, I'll grind this one up. Just like, I have stock that I could sell. I have other means. I think you're getting totally wasted. Yeah, you can say that. Tomorrow I'm going to be real fun. So that'd be the time to call tomorrow. That'll be the time that I get a call. Hi, could you come in? And you know what? Those are the times I really do get called. So I figured, why not? You know? But if I don't, I could just, like I said, like anything, I can go and I can live out of my car. I think I'll live out of my car. So I'm using the last of the banana crap. Let me explain something about Home Depot. They only really, you only make about 120 to $200, and it's a part-time job. That's it. It's a part-timer type thing. And I've been told that. God, I felt better. Jesus Christ, it's just, oh God. My stomach is just getting huge. Mm. Yeah, I'm not a happy camper anymore. Yes, Stephanie's not a happy camper anymore. So this is like, this is not your typical margarita. This is like your green margarita. Dun, 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 dun. It's tart. It's like a mango, like organic stuff. I actually put in for Vegas for jobs there, and I haven't even been hired in Vegas. I had a guy, we'll just call him Brian. He wanted me to move in with him in Vegas. Mhm. Or actually, not to pay money or stuff, just to come out and try to find a job and stuff. And uh, I didn't. I broke up with him for a reason, and usually I don't go back. Words in, yeah. Nice friend. That's where it ends. And yeah, it's not a friendship where I can go backwards in that one either. So, yeah, lucky me. So I'm looked into Vegas and I put in jobs in Vegas. Henderson, because it's in a decent area. It's not like really bad, and it's just. So we're going to be smoking some Bananas Divine by Superior Cannabis. Um, Usually I don't go this long, but I figure by usually an hour into it, people leave and I just, leave, Um, I'm going to have to go and get some things. They have like I want to get some pictures and put it on a mug. We have our welcome sign for Pahrump, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get that sign. Get the signage. So, and I'm going to put it for a cup and have it where you guys go down below and you can buy a cup or, a t-shirt or sweatshirt type thing. Blah, blah. Cat, quit burping. I don't burp. My cat's got bad burping. My dad and I used to talk and burp all the time. It used to just gross some of my friends out, but my friends' mothers would get all up and raged. I can't believe it. You're teaching her to burp and my dad told one of my friends' moms that he taught me how to fart the Star Spangled Banner. And I said, Dad, really? See, when I get nobody here is when I leave